Men's C race underway. 9 minutes is the season's best of our favourite athlete, Jeremy Drake, Athletics Essendon. And Jacob Gifty of South Melbourne, 9:05, his season's best. He'll lead them through 200 metres, and they'll collect 7 laps remaining. Cameron Simon into second place. Back to the Knox runner, Clary McIntyre. Field's still quite closely bunched together. We've got 2 Athletics Essendon runners towards front, Lachlan Gardner and Adrian Phelan. It'll be Gifty that'll lead them through 400 metres. Full field of 18 athletes. Drake of Athletics Essendon, Adrian Phelan, Gifty, Cameron Simon, O'Donnell of Box Hill, Brodie Gardner, Athletics Essendon, Eddie Wilson, Clary McIntyre, Nicholas Smith, Matthew Schellenberg, all with best 9:10 or better. Charlie Blanche, Tom Snibson, Cody Shanahan and Henry Killerup, 9:15s. And David Friend, Rob Schwerkold, Antonio Russo of Glen Hutley will round out the field. So our field spread, 9 minutes to 9:18. It's still Gifty at the front of the field. The lead through to Cameron Simon. Back to Adrian Phelan. Looks like Drake will tuck in just behind him. So a couple of duos comprise our top 4. It's still Gifty, joined there by Diamond Valley's Cameron Simon. Phelan now into 3rd place. I've got a water up there. Thanks, Sony. Start-finish line, we'll see them go through 1,000 metres and it'll be Gifty, like a metronome at the front of the field. Has led them through early stages. We're looking at about a split of about 3 minutes. So Gifty the inside. Looks like Phelan just working his way over the top to his outside of him, Jeremy Drake. He's there as well. Along with the old Melburnians runner, Killerup. And Brodie Gardner. Blame me if it's wrong. It's still Gifty at the front of the field. Adrian Phelan there as well. The Athletics Essendon. Still with them, Cameron Simon.
4:11, 4:12, 4:13, 4:14, 4:15, 4:16, 4:17.
Nicholas Smith. Another of the Athletics Essendon athletes well represented. So the first of the Box Hill runners. Quite prominent towards the front. Could be O'Donnell. Then Charlie Blanche. They're well represented. 4 athletes in the field, Rob Schwerkold and Tom Snibson. I can see Schwerkold a little bit back of that group that's once again bunched up behind Jacob Gifty, the South Melbourne athletes. Simon there for Diamond Valley. There'll be 3 laps remaining and they move past the start-finish area for the next time round. The Pack is content to let Gifty do all the work. And a trio of Athletics Essendon runners just to work to his inside, as we might see the first of our challenges at the front of the field. Gifty, of course, to the inside, Phelan to his shoulder.
25, 26, 27, 28,
Next there.
30, 31, 32, 33.
It looks like Gardner. Indeed, it could be Nicholas Smith. Larry McIntyre's worked his way just on the back of that group in the Knox colours. So they'll have 2 laps remaining next time they're down, so we'll get a 2,000 metre split. And it's still Jacob Gifty, very consistent at the front of the field. There's going to be a touch over the 6 minutes at 2,000 metres, about 6:02. So the 9-minute barrier is still well within their reach, but we'll need to see them come home inside 3 minutes for the last 2.5 laps. So Gifty's paced this one nicely. He's done a lot of favours in the field, kept it very consistent, very even paced with 3 minutes through the 1,000. 6:02 through 2,000 metres. Killer up there for old Melburnians, having to work wide. It's not what you want to do when it's distance running. You want to take the shortest way home. Simon to the inside. It's still Gifty. Simon back there. McIntyre, Smith, Glenn Huntley runner. Antonio Russo hanging on the back of that lead group. Gifty just starting to accelerate again. Killer up. Box Hills O'Donnell. McIntyre. At 600 metres from home clock at 7:16. Jacob Gifty will lead him in the home stretch for the last time, second to last time. And they'll collect the bell. I'll just remind the athletes, we want to see them work their way into lane 3 on their last lap. Lane 3 is where we need them to finish. And it's the men's C race. Gifty, Phelan, Killer up. Back to O'Donnell. 10:42, that's Phelan. McIntyre's there for Knox. Still Gifty at the front of the field. That's been the call all night. Jacob Gifty, South Melbourne. He's looking for 9 minutes. Very much within his grasp. As we see the boxer runner O'Donnell up to his shoulder now. Killer up. Phelan working a long way from home. The Athletics Essendon runner will now move up to the shoulder of Gifty, and that's where the challenge is going to come. Phelan went a little bit early, and Gifty had the response to stretch back out 2 metres. Killer up. Back to 4th. Box Hills O'Donnell in 3rd place. It'll be a trio that'll lead him in the stretch, but it's still Jacob Gifty. He's done all the work and he might get the reward. 100 metres from home, we're watching the clock. We want inside 9 minutes. We want the athletes to move out of the middle of the track. Gifty really stretching out now. I think he's going to do it. O'Donnell in the 2nd, Killer up in the 3rd. First man under 9 minutes here at VMC. Over 3,000 metres, 8:56, 57, 59. For O'Donnell and Killer up. Phelan will just miss out. As we see the remainder of the field work their way in. Schwerkolt, 9:10. Next, the Western Athletics runners. Schaumburg. You see Eddie Wilson work his way in there for Casey. A couple more to come. The last of our Western Athletics runners.